coming up in this month's SitRep, Foxy and Chris from SAS Who Dares Wins help Scotty's out. I share a sneaky peek into the preparations for our big event for our children and young people that's happening in December. And we launched our brand new education project Standby. It's jam-packed this month, so don't go anywhere. Hi everyone, lots of great news to update you all on this month. Mark Harding, who was shot in the neck in Afghanistan and told he'd never walk again, has completed his epic challenge last week. Mark, against all the odds, taught himself how to walk again, and 3 months ago started walking from John O'Groats to Land's End on his crutches to raise funds and awareness for Scotties. I mean, to walk the length of the UK is an incredible challenge in itself, but to do it on crutches is just insane, isn't it? Well done, Mark, awesome. Here at Scotties, we are passionate about supporting our members and springboarders to feel sensitively supported throughout their education journey. That's why we have a Strides programme. The programme focuses on education and development. We understand how important it is to ensure that children and young people achieve their full potential and that they're not disadvantaged as a result of their bereavement. In our snapshot survey, which we done in June of this year, 47% of parents and carers who responded to it felt that their child was not adequately supported within their education setting, and we want to help to change that. So we've created Standby, our military bereavement in education project. The aim of the Standby project is to help our Scotty members to feel sensitively supported within their education setting, because we don't want any young person to feel disadvantaged as a result of their bereavement. So all our bereaved forces children and young people now have access to a whole range of resources that they can use. Resources like our time out card, for example. So these are for members to use in the class when they feel like things are just becoming a little bit overwhelming and a bit tough. And we've also got the Why I Am a Scotty Member worksheet, and this is all about helping our members to explain their life story to their teachers and educators. And my favourite of all is the set of postcards that we've created, and these have been created to help our members communicate ways that could help them within their education environment and as well help them at home. The age-appropriate cards all explore different ways that children and young people can help themselves, as well as offer suggestions for how their friends and families and school education settings can help them. There's also some blank cards on there as well, so they can consider ways that other people might help them. For example, their dance teacher or sports coach or a scout or guide leader, or anyone working or supporting them in some way. It provides the members with a chance to provide the people in their lives with different ways to help them without having to explain it all in person. They can simply hand over the card and they've ticked the boxes or written different ways that that person can help them. We know there are lots of different settings where children and young people are educated. So not just at schools, but also preschools, nurseries, colleges, work-based apprenticeships and universities, just to name a few. There are loads, aren't there? And research tells us that some education providers do not always understand the impact of childhood bereavement, and they also don't always feel equipped to support a grieving child. Lots of them are also unaware of the role that they can play in supporting a child or young person through their journey. That ongoing support could be so crucial as a child grows and their understanding of their story develops. We also know that sometimes changes and transitions that take place along the way can affect the child. So changes of a teacher or a school, these can all be really difficult for a bereaved child to navigate, and Scotties want to be able to help them on that journey. And we want to be able to help the education providers to support our members as well. So we're asking them to sign up to receive our monthly education providers newsletter. And in the newsletter, we'll be sharing guidance and links to resources to help the students cope with their grief, and also to help the providers feel more equipped in supporting that child or young person. So if you're a teacher or a tutor, a sports coach, scout leader, or anyone that works with children and young people, or you know of anyone who is working with them, please sign up now using the link in the description. As well as our Strides programme, where we focus on the education and development needs of our members and springboarders, we also have a Smiles programme, which is all about providing our children and young people with the opportunity to have fun and to make new friendships, and it's all about engaging with them so they feel part of a community. One way we do this is through our group events, and this year we're hosting a winter festival. The Winter Festival is designed to create a fun and memorable experience for all our members, no matter what their age or capability. So it provides the perfect opportunity for our members to come together as a community to make friends and get to know other bereaved military children and young people, whilst in that safe and relaxed environment. Although it won't happen until December, the preparation is already well underway, and last week I was in London creating a promo video to encourage our members to sign up and come along. Whilst we like to keep lots of the activities a surprise for the day, we find that by sharing a few things that we'll be doing, it really helps the members feel reassured and helps to ease any anxieties that they've been building up. We've also recorded a short video for our parents and carers to look at as well, as we know that a newly bereaved family, or any bereaved family to be fair, to come to an event can be extremely nerve-wracking, and we want to be able to help those families and make sure that there's no barriers in the way to that family attending. In a couple of weeks we're going to be holding an online group session as well, where parents and carers can come online, chat to myself and Charlie from the team, and they can ask questions about the events and we can share with them a lot more details. Everything we do leading up to the event is all about helping support our families so that when they arrive at the event they feel relaxed and ready and supported. Obviously, to host such a massive event where 200 children and young people come together costs money, and thanks to supporters like yourselves and also our sponsors, we can make that possible. So hopefully the videos we recorded and the online session will help our families to really understand what the Winter Festival is all about, and we'll start to see more young people signing up. At Scotty's we have a big, hairy, audacious goal of supporting 1,000+ bereaved British Forces children and young people annually by 2030, and each year what we do is we break that number down so that we can really focus on how we're going to find those brave children and young people who don't yet know about Scotty's. This year our goal is to be supporting 650 children and young people by the end of the year, and right now we're supporting 630. It's always a very bittersweet feeling when a new family joins Scotty's, as you're really pleased that they've found Scotty's and that we can support them through their grief journey, but you also feel really sad because you know another family have experienced the death of a loved one. We can't make everything better or change what's happened, but we can make sure that every bereaved Forces child or young person has access to the very best emotional health and wellbeing support. They have outstanding development opportunities and the chance to smile again. Those are the 3 promises that we've made to our children and young people, and myself and the team are so dedicated and determined to make sure we fulfil those promises. If you agree with them, then please go to our website and sign the pledge. By signing the pledge, you're simply saying that you agree with the promises, and then you'll receive regular updates from Scotty's just letting you know how we're getting on around them and the ways that you may be able to help us to fulfil them. Before I say goodbye, I just want to check that you've purchased your ticket for this year's ball. The D-Day Darlings are returning to this year's ball and they're going to be performing, and we have some awesome auction lots as well. Foxy and Chris from SAS Who Dares Wins has kindly donated a very exciting experience. It's for 6 people to have dinner or a whiskey night with them at the Special Forces Club in London. How cool is that? The ball is always such a special evening where we honour our heroes, but we celebrate the work Scotty's does as well. So if you're a supporter of Scotty's, which you must be because you're watching this, I would seriously consider coming along. It's an amazing evening and I would love to meet you. So purchase your ball ticket now by popping over to our website. So for anyone taking part in the Scotty's March later this month, I will see you there. I can't wait. And for everybody else, take care and I'll see you next month.